to how people get to my site, search terms whatnot, and one of them search terms was Jesus. So I tagged Jesus for like 5 or 6 posts.
Jesus?
Yeah,
I had a guy in his raid called Jesus. That there is one.
Yeah. So I tagged Jesus a few times to see if it would increase views. It didn't really do much.
Didn't really do much.
He's just not that popular
Jesus,
anymore.
he's not popular anymore, is he?
He's so like
maybe not in the feral druid community, but.
Oh shit! All right, I'm almost here. I'm just basically, well, we're recording, and I'm just trying to find the fucking replay that I just put in the folder here, but it's not showing. Show in folder.
Having no time to do anything since I started this new job.
So, what do you mean? Like, it just...
Oh, well, I've got all these magic cards piling up on my desk that I need to sort and put away, and I'm like...
Sorting magic cards.
Here we go.
Ticks all the OCD boxes, right?
Oh, yeah, like you get to look at all these cool cards, think about all these cool builds and ways you can use them, and you sort them.
Shit, wait a minute. I probably need to put you guys into the thing, eh? That might be helpful. So
that was useful.
Let's just do that.
You don't have to. It would be just more difficult. Well, I can ask stupid questions then, because I'm not in there. It's like, what's going on now? Sorry?
He's a good one.
So they are building stuff. Thanks for that commentary, Joe. Like Amari.
Fondly given to the Sydney Harbour Bridge by locals. What did locals call the Sydney Harbour Bridge?
That kind of a thing that basically takes an hour to get across.
No, that wouldn't fit on the bottle cap. It's got to fit on the bottle cap, guys.
I don't know, the Big Dipper?
The coat hanger.
Oh, really?
Coat hanger.
According to this bottle cap, they call it the coat hanger.
That's like someone was saying people who live in Byron don't call it Byron. They call it Byron Bay. Tourists call it Byron. I was like, what the fuck?
That doesn't. No, that doesn't make. No, that's just fucking. That's just stupid.
I've spent the last like 15 years, 30 minutes down the road, and it's always been fucking Byron. Hey.
Yeah, it's always been Byron. I mean, everyone calls it Byron.
What's your postcode, Joe? What's your postcode?
Oh yeah, by the way, yeah. So we are actually.
My postcode.
We are casting now.
It's
so.
fuck you. That's what it is.
Postcode's fuck you. Postcode's fuck you. Alright, so we haven't done this for a while, so this will be shit, but that's okay. It's because it's not better than shit anyway, normally. So we have a Zerg versus Terran here, and we're going to... well, I'm Smithy, by the way. Someone should say who they are.
I'm Elamari.
And I'm Butts.
Right, let's introduce our players. Elamari, you want to hit me up the Terran, and then someone else can do
I'm going to do the Zerg.
You do the Zerg. Alright, well...
Butts, well, the Zerg's name is Zergling, so that's not... confusing or matter or both.
Okay, Zergling. Wow. Okay, and the
popular though. Good name.
And what do we got for the Terran?
For the Rail Red Terran playing for in GT, we have MrDorothy.
That cow's pretty cool. So is that like Dorothy the cow? I always thought Dorothy was a dinosaur.
Dorothy's from Kansas.
That's true. So maybe the cow, because they like their farming and shit in Kansas. So
no, in GT, it's got nothing to do with. Like, unless MrDorothy owns the clan.
Well, I don't know.
Like
so
the cow's from the clan, not from the whatever. We got a gas going down.
There's some mind games going on already here. I mean, he said he guessed my favourite unit, and he's gone ha ha. So, do you reckon he's going to go Massling? Zergling is going to go Massling, or I don't think he will. I think he's trying to put him out, like to say, oh yeah, I'm going to go Massling. Well. Yeah, he has. So he's what was that? 12 hatch or something?
13 pull.
13 pull. Yeah. And over the Terran we have pretty standard, standard start for the moment. We've got we're about 15 supply, 2 on gas. He's looking like he's going a 1-1-1 at this stage. So he will be going to factory next, most likely, or supply depot, factory, orbital. And I imagine he will wall off being a Zerg. Yes, he has. So. Pretty standard so far, yeah. And obviously the expand for the Zerg. So I don't think much will happen for this game for the next few minutes. Although there's a Reaper on the way, so he's going to get that scouting intel. And there are also 4 links. So the question is,
the Queen is building, but will it be done by the time the Reaper gets there? That is the question.
No, it won't be, because the Reaper is pretty fucking quick, and the Reaper's pretty much done now.
Oh, he's got a couple of lings out too.
Will these lings be out of position? Oh, the lings are... Wow, look at that. Look at the positioning there on the lings. He knows what's coming. Like, this guy... He's all over it. He's all over Red Rover. Watch this, actually. Yeah, no, let's watch this.
Zergling with his Zerglings.
Ready? You ready? Ready? Boom! Oh! It's the round straight away. They had a nice little chunk of the with the Reaper, and the Reaper was like, "No, fuck that, I'm out of here."
Is the Queen going to head down to the expansion, or is he going to stay
heading down?
Yeah, he's heading down the expansion, so he's going to see the Reaper's. Okay, the Reaper's harassing a little bit. Queen's going to get a piece of the Reaper.
Queen's stuck in the middle there.
Yeah, the Queen could have been caught out of position, but a Reaper can't kill a Queen, so... I mean, really, it's just that scouting until he's going to fly past the... Oh, no. Is he... Yeah. Oh, he's getting out. Nice, he's away. So, what do we get over the Tablet and the Terran? So, very similar.
Factory and a command center going down.
That's a pretty good opening. That's a pretty solid opening. He knows that the... obviously, the Zerg has gone and expanded as well, so he's feeling pretty comfortable. He's walled off. He's got a couple of Marines pumping out. He's got his factory tech going, so that's pretty standard play from the Terran. Looks like he's going to double pump some Hellions, which is a pretty good choice considering his name is Zergling. So, and we see some little lings running around.
We've got no tech from the Zerg player here, but he does have 3 queens. So
he's going very macro style game. So I think this is going to be one of those games which will easily go past the, well, 10-15 minute mark.
I reckon there's a good chance of that.
We're at 5 minutes and no one's going to kill him. That's right. Yeah, so it's definitely going a longer game. Like, it's definitely, we'll reach midway, probably late mid game before anything serious happens. We could almost fast forward this for a little bit, but I won't do that.
He's droning pretty hard. He's got no tech buildings and no lair. He has just done lots of drones.
Got Ling speed on the way. Ling speed's almost complete, so that will give his Lings a little bit of a boost. I wouldn't be surprised if he gets another expansion. He's maybe going to creep spread a little bit and then get a third pretty quickly.
Natural's coming now.
And now comes the Roach Warrens down now as well. So, and so the Terran's a little bit behind, but not by much. If we look at the income tab, it's pretty well. He just put down the mules, so that'll catch up a bit. It's fairly even, but the Zerg does have an advantage. The Terran needs to actually use... He's got 6 Hellions here, and he's got a 24 to 36 harvester deficit there, so he really should be using those Hellions just to do something. Even if although now he's pretty successfully walled off, there aren't many Hellions that are going to get through that without too much pain, so...
we've got a Roach tech coming from this guy. He's got 4 queens on the field now.
That's
4 queens, 2 base.
So if he's going to go... We get a lot of queens, so the question is, well, I mean really, what's the next step? I mean, that's a lot of queens. I mean, he's obviously going to be pumping that creep out really far and really quickly. So, we have the Hellions finally moving out, which are about to take the tower. Already had the tower, so whatever. Don't mind me. Let's see what they can do. They won't. Will they get up the ramp? I don't think they will. No, they definitely won't get up that ramp. No. There is no... they might get a Queen.
Now's the opportunity.
Get the Queen, get the Queen. Go, son. Oh, lost opportunity. Lost opportunity. Oh, free Lings.
Don't want to send those Lings in.
Looks
like we're morphing Banelings.
Yeah. Well, he's backed off, so it looks like at this stage he's said, no, I'm not going to get up there this time. I'm going to save it for another day. There is a pretty substantial wall going on here as well for the Terran, so it's a fairly even game so far.
Not much scouting from the Zerg. He's just got his overlords hanging around his bases.
It is interesting. Well, if you look at the Zerg's vision, you can see pretty much
nothing.
Well, nothing. I mean, he knows obviously there's an expansion. He doesn't know exactly how populated it is, but he does know there's the expansion. He knows there's Hellions at the front, and that's about it. But you are right. He doesn't know what the unit composition is, apart from the fact there's a shitload of Hellions. But that's about it.
He's taken a third.
And he does seem to be going Marine Marauder now, and he is also getting basically looks like he's getting some dropship action.
He's getting a few tanks.
And a few tanks. So let's see if the Zerg's army can tank that.
But we have a Spire under construction.
And a Spire. Well, we have a Spore Crawler actually as well, but where's the Spire? Oh, the Spire's there. It's hidden away. Is it?
It's at the natural.
It is the natural.
It's beside the Baneling.
Oh, it is too. And he scans at the absolutely wrong place. So he actually gets 0 intel out of that. If he had scanned out the natural, he would have found it. But that's just unfortunate because you normally you would see a spy there at the main. So right. So what else is happening? Sweet fuck all.
We've got a whole mass of Zerglings being built by Zergling.
28 lings on the way. So maybe Zerglings is his favourite unit there because he's clearly building a shitload of them.
He's just an honest little Zergling, you know?
Yeah, why not? So, a couple of tanks. We're going to get some dropship action with the tanks. See, that's what I'm looking forward to in Legacy of the Void, where you can actually pick up siege tanks and move them around the place. Like it's completely ridiculous, but it should be pretty awesome at the same time. So,
what's the Zerg unit that can pick up enemy units and like pull them toward like death grip them?
Oh, the Viper. Yes, the Viper's got some new abilities as well.
Like a reverse Viper sort of thing.
Well, the Viper's got some new abilities as well in Legacy of the Void. So it's got the ability. I think it's like it's like what the original ability was in Brood War, where you could do that cloud. Actually, no,
wasn't that Devourer ability?
I think it was. Actually,
no. Devourer is where the.
Or was it? It was more like the Science Vessel's cloud that it used.
Oh, okay, yeah.
But it's for the Zerg. I haven't obviously. Elamari has access, but I don't.
I've got a bit of move out with
check it out.
It's Terran Army, but it's just sort of
3 dropships. He's gone to Hellbat mode, and we don't have. We've got 1-0 upgrades for the Bio Army. It's going to be interesting.
It's Vision 2 with these overlords.
Going to be interesting. So he's got a couple of. The Zerg's got a reasonable army. I mean, it's not massive. I mean, I don't agree with the idea of producing 28 lings and doing nothing with them. Because I mean, 28, Zerglings. I mean, they are a great unit, but I mean, they're not the unit that not a long-term unit. He's got the opportunity to build roaches and do whatever.
A lot of missed harass opportunities. Though,
absolutely,
especially when he gets the speed upgrade.
Absolutely. I mean, that's right. I mean, he did nothing with the speed upgrade. Terran's going for the third, and the third's already fairly well established. We have an incoming battle here. Potentially an incoming battle. He's taking that.
Does this Zerg have enough? I don't know.
I don't think he does. Although it'll come down to those battling hits and the positioning. If he can get a really good positioning.
Does he have Burrow?
He knows the army. He knows exactly where it is. He knows exactly what's coming.
Zerg is not ready.
Zerg absolutely is not ready.
Being muted,
but he's looking. I think he's trying to go for a concave. I think he's going to try and bait him in. But it looks as though the Terran isn't having any of it. Like he's very conscious of where the Zerg army is and what its next move likely is. Here come the Mutas. The Mutas are going to come into play.
Beautiful pooping down the bottom there.
Oh yeah, no.
Third going down for the Terran.
What are you talking about? Beautiful pooping? Sorry. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. Well, that would give me the shits. Here we go. Big attack. Big attack. Oh, and just the valley hits. The valley hits have gone off, but actually no, that's actually like extremely effective. Extremely effective. Technical units lost tab, although it has evened up. So the units lost tab is virtually even out of that, which is kind of weird. And the supply is fairly even as well. But the guy did have he's got his mutas still intact. If he uses them effectively, the Terran will have a bad day about that. But it's still a fairly even game. Like that, I don't know about what you guys thought of that, but I thought that battle pretty well went the Zerg's way.
The Zerg definitely won that. I was not expecting the Zerg to win off that, but what I think he should have done with all those mutas and no anti-air at the Terran base, he should have followed up that muta harass.
Well, that's right. I mean, exactly right. He should have used those mutas. He had the mutas left
pressure
over.
on the main there.
Did nothing with it. So the Zerg's army is out and mobile. It's running around and just causing shit. It's going to go around the back door, which always good to go around the back door. He hasn't put down this third yet, so he is starting to fall behind the macro. If you take a look at the macro there, he is 16 harvesters behind. And I think if this Ling attack is effective, I think he can really put him in a tough spot to come back. 147, 140
on the right-hand side.
Yeah, so the right-hand side. So he's going to get ready for a dual flanking attack. If he's half smart, it looks like he's getting more mutas there. He's going to go for a dual flanking attack. All right, here we go. So he puts the pressure on the third. Nothing happens there. And does he do anything with... He still hasn't done anything with the mutas. You would have thought he would have attacked at the same time.
Well, he's got some mutas en route, so he might be waiting for reinforcements.
Yep. There are quite a number more.
Oh, this isn't good for the Ling.
There's a massive engagement here with the Terran, and look, some pretty good bailing splits there. I think he came out of that pretty good.
But he's got no army back at the main. When those mutas hit, he's going to lose it.
See, I don't know. Yeah, now the mutas come in. I don't agree with that. I mean, they should have hit at the same time. I mean, he was ready for the same time, but this is going to be massive damage to the Terran's economy. He will not come back from this unless he manages to defend fairly successfully. Surprisingly, a lot of those SCVs managed to escape. That command center ain't going nowhere, but it is going down. Wow. Yep. We have a Thorin boys here, and he is pissed. The Thor gets no kills, so not much happening there. I reckon when the Liberator comes in, that'll like literally eat those mutas for breakfast. Have you guys seen the Liberator or?
No.
No, it's pretty awesome. It's like the Valkyrie from Brood War. So it's just got massive air splash damage, and it would literally, like that mutable would just die instantly. But not in this one because this is part of the swarm. So
not to be confused with Heroes of the Storm.
Heroes of the Storm. Isn't it funny? Heart of the Swarm, Heroes of the. Now I'm already confused. Now you've said that. Heroes of the Storm, Heart of the Swarm. Are they just trying to be like do like a limerick or something? Is that what Blizzard is doing, or
Fourth going
these
down.
mutas are going to go down if they don't? Oh man.
I don't know. I think you can take that. There's not too much anti-air there. Like
you're right. There's a lot of
mostly
mutas.
Marauders.
If those mines go down, yeah, you'll be in trouble.
Yeah. I think he probably could have engaged it, but it would have been the most efficient engagement. Here we go. Here's the massive engagement, massive amount of Ling. The tank's in position. The tank has managed to get 6 kills out of that. The Thor is still alive. The one Thor is still alive. He managed to hold it off pretty well. I reckon those mines probably played a crucial role. Look at the mine kills. 9 kills. 6 for another. And here come the mutas. The mutas will finish this off.
Oh, he's lifted him. Oh no.
No, that was a oh jeez.
That was still on cooldown. It wouldn't matter.
Yeah, you're right. It wouldn't have. So he manages to get out of there, mostly alive, which is pretty good. Again, this massive mutable sitting around. I would have gone to the third over there by now. I mean, that's certainly a big opportunity. I think he's realised that. I think he's going to have a swing.
Zerg's mined out in his main, just got a heap of harvesters sitting around doing nothing. But he should be able to transport them over to his fourth. Looks like
he's transporting them over now. Yep. So he's just picked up on that, and we're potentially going to get an attack. No, we're not. All right. So I'm kind of disappointed. Okay, the Terran's just got his 4th now. That's okay timing. So we do have a big army here defending the forward position for the Zerg, and again, it's more Ling Muta. I don't entirely agree with it. I think. Really, I mean, you know, he should diversify at some point. I don't know. I mean, because the Terran's now got 3 attack, and a shitload of Marines with 3 will completely rape those mutas. Here he goes. He's going to go in for the kill. I don't know. Oh, he will do a little bit of damage. He probably could take this out because there's not enough missile turrets down. They aren't being prepared either. Yeah. Wow. So we'll take a look at the economic damage. Yeah. Wow, he's just going to give up on that.
Too many mutas.
Yeah, too many mutas. Well,
GG, though.
GG. I mean, again, if you look at the income, I mean, it's like literally like he's got like almost half the amount of SCVs to drones. So I can sort of understand that. There's no way. If you look at the Terran's army position, well, where is his army?
He just got wiped out in that engagement.
Just got wiped out in the engagement at the top as well. Ah, exactly. Right. Well, I didn't cover the top engagement, only the bottom mutas, so everyone just missed out on like half that game-winning thing. So
it wasn't that impressive. Some mines went down, then they went off.
Pretty boring. Yeah. All right. Well, that's pretty much the game. So that was a pretty reasonable game. Nothing really that standout, but you know, it was fairly even, probably at the start. But the Zerg quickly got ahead in the macro. I mean, the Zerg's early macro, I think, was the difference there, and it was GG for the Terran. So I think that's game. I'm Smithy.
I'm Ella Murray.
And I'm Butts.
And there's no buts about that. That's a pretty reasonable game. We'll see you guys next time. And I will stop that? I can't remember.